Hi, I'm your Kingdom Spiritual Transformational and Life Purpose Life Coach and Mentor, Latricia Booker, here with Kingdom Business, where we are empowered, where we heal, we get delivered, and we get free. We know who we are. We elevate our minds and our spirits and raise and expand our consciousness to ultimately walk in our true divine purpose and power, and that is the truth of who God has created us to be. Kingdom people. We are history makers. We are world changers. We are dream successors. We are wealth generators. We are manifestors. We are curse breakers. And we most definitely are transformers. More than meets the eye. Yeah, kingdom people. We are. Kingdom people, thank you so very much for viewing my videos. Thank you for all the likes, the subscribe, shares, for all of your financial contributions to my channel, for all the seeds that you sow into me and my ministry. Thank you for all of your comments and all of your feedback. It is very much appreciated. Kingdom people, thank you so very much for being here and for all that you do here on Kingdom Business. Thank you. So kingdom people, you already know what I'm here to do. And if you don't know, then now you know. I am here to drop this, beat this, word this message. Yeah. So kingdom people, you know I'm the chain breaker. You too are chain breakers, kingdom people. Are you ready to break some chains? Let's go. So listen up. You were built for this. You kingdom people, you were built for this. Whatever you doing, whatever you did do, whatever you doing, whatever you gonna do, you was built for this. Kingdom people, even before you, some of you may have gotten your life right, whatever that means. You were even built for that. Wherever you were built for everything that you went through. You were built for all the trials, the tribulations, for all the afflictions, for all the crucifixions, for all the heartbreak, for all the kingdom people. You were built for this. Because the thing is, kingdom people, we have to grow, we have to learn, we have to evolve, we have to rise higher and higher into who God called us to be. Listen, that's the way we get there. Trial and error. I keep hearing the crucifixion. I keep hearing that. It's like ringing. What's up with that? Well, you was built for the crucifixion. You know what, kingdom people? See, this wasn't even a part of my message. God is dropping this on me right now. Jesus was built for the crucifixion. And so were we. Now, this is not a message about the crucifixion. I already did that. But I keep hearing you were built for that too. You were built for that crucifixion. You were built for everything that you went through. And I keep hearing just like Jesus was. Jesus literally came to this earth to go to the cross. He literally came to this earth to be crucified. Now, we know he came to this earth to be crucified, but ultimately to reign, which he does right now, today, and forevermore. And I'm hearing the same with us, kingdom people. We was built for this. Listen, kingdom people. None of what you went through, even if it was not so great, you were built for it. I was talking to someone not long ago, and I shared with them how growing up, I practically raised my little brothers, especially my youngest one, who's no longer with us. But for some time, I was raising my little brothers. Now, let me just say this before I go any further. There's no shade to my mama. Love moms very much so. We have recovered through whatever has happened in the past and in my childhood. So listen to me. I practically raised my brothers, especially my youngest brother. And I was sharing that with him and how he was with me so much that people thought he was my son. Now, he said something to me. The person who I was talking to said, well, that was good for you. And I said it actually was. I already knew that and know that, and that's actually my attitude, but I hadn't gotten into that part yet. So when he said that, I said it was good for me. I said it actually made me who I am. The point I'm making here, Kingdom people, is I was built for that. I was built to carry on the responsibilities that I took on, even though, let me just be clear, I'm not saying that any parent should put that kind of responsibility on their child, but as we know, on their children or child, but as we know, it does happen. My point is, regardless of what your situation was, what you went through in childhood or whenever, as much as it may not have been the appropriate thing to do or the appropriate way for you to be handled, you were actually built for it. Again, me raising my brother practically caused me to be a good parent. Not that I was the perfect parent, but it gave me something. It instilled some things in me as a caretaker, as a nurturer. It grew me up. It literally grew me up fast and caused me to be very responsible. And those are traits that, that I carry on throughout my life. Now, there was always need for improvement. I'm one who feels there's always need for improvement, or things can be improved in every aspect of your life. I don't believe that you ever should stop growing, learning, or improving. Point is, Kingdom people, I was built for that. Whatever you went through in your life, in your childhood, in your life, whatever. Maybe some of you had the best childhoods ever. It is very rare, but it does happen. It happens. Everyone didn't have issues throughout their childhood, things happening to them. But in your life, somewhere along the way, there have been some mishaps. That is just simply a part of life. Point is, Kingdom people, you were built for that. You were built for this. This is the thing, Kingdom people. When you are called by God, when you are chosen by God, when you become kingdom people, many of us always were or always knew we were, but just didn't understand it in that way. Many didn't come around to it till later on. Some of you may just be coming around to it now. Doesn't matter, kingdom people. You were built for this. If you are walking with God, being obedient to God, doing what God is telling you to do, listen, let me just tell you, you were built for what God is calling you to. And everything that you went through leads up to what God has called you to. Everything that you've learned, everything that you experience contributes and lends to whatever it is God is purposed in you to do. Your experience usually involves what you're purposed to do. Your experience usually involves what God is calling you to. Because the experience that you have and the lessons you have learned and what has been embedded and imputed in you, you can now go and do. You can now teach others. You can now make a difference in certain areas where you have been built up at. You were built for this, kingdom people, whatever that is for you. Now we're going to walk some scriptures to just clarify how you were built for this, kingdom people. Matthew 7:24-27. It says, anyone who listens to my teaching and follows it is wise, like a person who builds a house on solid rock. Though the rain comes in torrents and the flood waters rise and the winds beat against that house, it won't collapse because it's built on bedrock. But anyone who hears my teaching and doesn't obey it is foolish, like a person who builds a house on sand. When the rains and floods come and the winds beat against that house, it will collapse with a mighty crash. So, kingdom people, it starts off by saying anyone who listens to my teachings and follows it is wise. Like a person who builds a house on solid rock. So, kingdom people, not only did what you go through and what you walk through make you, it built you. Furthermore, because you listen to the teachings of God, you listen to the teachings of Jesus, you adhere to them, you are wise. And it says you are like a person, but you are a person who builds your house on solid rock. God is the most solidest rock to build on. You were built for this, kingdom people. You were built for this. The rains might come in torrents and flood waters rise, and the winds beat against that house. But what happens? It won't collapse. Why, kingdom people? Because it is built on bedrock. Kingdom people, you weren't built for this. All that came, all that you went through, all that you being afflicted with, and I keep hearing all that crucifixion you went through. You being crucified, kingdom people. But you didn't collapse. Why didn't you collapse? Why are you not collapsing? Because you were built for this, kingdom people. Now, that doesn't mean you didn't have your moments. You didn't have to take a break. You didn't have to rest. You didn't have to cry out to God. You didn't have... Yeah. But that's part of the journey. You kept going. You persevered. You were persevering. You did not collapse, kingdom people. Why? Yep, you already know. Because you were built for this. You were built for this. But anyone who hears my teaching and doesn't obey it is foolish. Like a person who builds a house on sand. Well, kingdom people, you didn't build your house on sand. You built it on Jesus. Now, we ain't going to talk about them ones. But y'all know them ones, that's what they do. They foolish. But we're going to stay on how we were built for this. Which is why what they try to do to us doesn't work. Kingdom people, we were built for this. We were even built. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We were even built for their attacks. We were built for spiritual warfare. We were built for this. You were built for this, kingdom people. Everything that come at you. And I'm just reminded right now of God gave us the tools to counteract those attacks. I'm here and put on a full armor of God that you may be able to withstand the fiery darts of the devil. What's the whole armor, God? God. Put them on. Put God on. He give you what you need so these things won't be able to take you out. Kingdom people, you were built for this. Listen. Scripture says that God says he sends us out. He sends his sheep out among wolves. But be as discerning as a dove and as wise as a serpent and as humble as a dove, or gentle as a dove, something like that. Point is, kingdom people, he says he sent his sheep out among wolves. He sent us out among these demonic entities. He sent us out among them. He said he sent us out among them. We have a work to do among them. But that's why he said be as wise as a serpent. You got to be smart and discerning. Be able to discern what's up, what's going on, and navigate around it. Kingdom people, you were built for this. You were literally built to go out among wolves. You were literally built to be attacked or to be able to withstand the attacks. You were literally built for spiritual warfare. You were literally built for the crucifixion, for the cross. I just heard the cross, the betrayal. You were built for this, kingdom people. But we already know you come out on top every time. Why, kingdom people? You got it. You were built for this. Let me go on. When the rains and floods come and the winds beat against that house. Hear me, kingdom people. It will collapse with a mighty crash. Those are the ones that did not build their house on God, on that bedrock, on Jesus Christ. The ones who built their house on sand. Them ones. Things come at them, kingdom people. When they get attacked, when they are under spiritual warfare, if we're going to call it that, when they are getting crucified, kingdom people, when they are being betrayed, let me tell you, they collapse with a mighty crash. But because we build our lives on God, on Jesus the Christ and his teachings, and we adhere to them, we don't collapse, kingdom people. Kingdom people, you were built for this. Kingdom people, you were built for this. I am going to let that rest right there. If you like this video and or if it resonates with you, please just go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, click on that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Thank you. Also, kingdom people, some of you have been viewing the videos and are not subscribed. Please go ahead and just click on that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Support your girl. I appreciate that. Thank you, kingdom people. Then click on that bell right next to that red subscribe button so that you can get a notification every time I upload a new video, something like this one. Also, if you are interested in any of the services that I presently offer, you can find all that information right down below in the description box. Just to let you know, my prices have gone up. So if you're looking at previous videos and you're seeing the older prices, you know, everything is going up. So just like any business, and look, demand, scarcity, all that kind of stuff. The cost of living is going up. Prices went up, kingdom people, but not too much. But I am willing to work on payment plans for long-term coaching contracts, just so you know. Anyhow, if you would like to sow a seed into me and my ministry and support the channel, you can cash out me at cash.me/$L and the number 1. You can also PayPal me at paypal.me/LaTrishaBooker. So kingdom people, we are history makers. We are world changers. We are dream successors. We are wealth generators. We are manifestors. We are curse breakers. And we most definitely are transformers. More than meets the eye. Yeah, kingdom people. We are. Kingdom people, I love you all so very much. I really don't want to leave you, but I do have to go right now. But I will be back to hold you down. Kingdom people, with that being said, much love, light, and peace, and many blessings to you all. That is my time, kingdom people. Jesus girl, she is out. Peace.